Senior class valedictorian, Miss Kelly Bai, will walk our graduates into the future.
Hello, class of 2020. I'm so grateful for the chance to speak to you all once again, even if it's through a screen. First and foremost, I'd like to give a huge thank you to my family and friends for their constant support, especially to my parents. They've always been there for me, and I truly don't know what I would do without them. On behalf of our class, thank you to the administrators and staff faculty at North for everything that you do to keep our school running, unless, of course, there's a half-inch of snow outside. To the bus drivers, thank you for not abandoning me and others like myself every time we forgot to turn on our alarms. Coach Henshaw, thank you for not making fun of how weak I was at the beginning of junior year, even though it would have been understandable because I couldn't even lift the bar. And most of all, thank you to Miss Darby, Miss Christofferson, and Miss Thompson for all of the support, guidance, and excessive amounts of homework. I wouldn't be here today without you all. Class of 2020, I think it's safe to say that we've been through some weird times. I'm not even talking about senior year. Does anyone remember Tide Pods? And when we all tried to eat them? And the fact that Musical.ly was replaced by TikTok, and now it's a legitimate platform that Will Smith uses? And in freshman year, when we all made duck faces in our selfies, and many of us, including myself, didn't understand the proper eyebrow to face ratio? Thankfully, we've all grown a lot since then. By the time we made it to senior year, we were so ready for it to be over, but we couldn't have seen this coming. Our futures have always been uncertain, but we're really blowing it out of the park this year. Every month is like a new level of Jumanji. But even though we'll never get to experience our last days of high school, our senior events, and honking at every car in the parking lot one last time, there are so many things to look forward to. For one, Avatar: The Last Airbender's on Netflix now. If that's not a good sign, I don't know what is. Really though, we are at a turning point in our lives and in our society. As I'm recording this speech in June, there are so many things happening in the world. And although it may not feel like it, we are the ones who have the most impact on it, on our future. I think that's something to be excited about. We are the future. Class of 2020, we are a part of the generation that's going to change the world. We have the ability to influence it, to change it for the better. Think about everything that's happening, all the tragedies, all the progress. So many people say, I can't wait until everything goes back to normal. Well, my question is, why? Don't get me wrong, I'm not talking about hugging your friend or going to the movies to pay $50 for a bag of popcorn. No, I'm saying this pandemic has exposed so many faults in our society that we simply cannot look past and revert to. You all know what I'm talking about. So no, I don't think we should go back to normal. And I know you may not believe me, so I'll say it again. We are the ones who have the power to fix our faults, to tell our leaders that things need to change, or to become those leaders that we're looking toward. We have the power to shape our futures into ones that are more equal, accountable, and just. Because if we don't, then who else will? No matter what your post-high school plans are, your voice is important. I'm talking to every single person out there, even if we have conflicting opinions. Speak up for what you believe in. Challenge the status quo. The assumption that what currently exists is what must exist is holding us back, not only as people, but as a society. Think of a world better than the one that we were given, and believe that that is possible. We cannot allow the injustices that are happening today to continue. All of our futures count on it. If you're wondering where to even start, here are a few things that you can do. Register to vote. Not just presidential elections, but also for statewide and for local elections. Support your community by seeking local organizations. Listen to each other, and then take that a step further and empathize with each other. Lastly, educate yourself. Learn from your past mistakes, and then use those to grow. By the time you see this in August, I'm not sure what state the world will be in, but I hope it's one that's changing for the better. Congratulations, class of 2020. I'm so proud of you all, and I'm so excited to see what we can accomplish in the future. And in the immortal words of Dr. Hornick, if someone hasn't told you today already, let me be the first to tell you that I love you.